In the last episode, I died a slow and painful death because I had removed a block that was over a spider web on my right. The spider hit me from the left. I went down into the spider web with totally outnumbered. I fought valiantly, of course, but I died and I lost an entire suit of armor and a bunch of other junk because I was trying to force my way into a zombie dungeon that was full of mobs rather than digging around the dungeon, making myself a little murder hole, putting a little, look at all the fence posts and stuff I could have used. Now, this is me coming back trying to get my stuff. Should have collected fence posts. Should have dug around the dungeon instead of going right down the same hole where I got killed the first time. And of course, the animals hadn't even despawned because I'm in a panic trying to get back to my stuff. The spawner's still active. Like I said, I could have dug it around, made myself a nice little murder hole, and been able to pick them off one at a time. With fence posts, I could have even picked off the spiders because that baffles them and befuddles them, and they can't get through. The thing is, you see that in real life, I would never behave like this because I have post-traumatic stress disorder. And I know that when I'm in a highly stressful situation like this, I need to somehow, even if it's urgent, I need to back off. And this was not urgent. There's my pants. This was not urgent. I could have taken some time, thought about it, and planned a better strategy. Fence posts would have helped enormously. I spend a lot of time fumbling in my inventory. I've cut a lot of that out because it's just boring and it made the video too long. This was smart, building a scaffolding so I could walk out into the dungeon without being clobbered by the cooties below, and so that I could pick off the spawner. You will notice that there's an open area to that spawner too, where anything could walk in, and I have been hearing at least one skeleton. Okay, the spawner's disassembled. Great. Trying to put down pumpkins, and I can't because I'm too high up. Jack-o'-lanterns, whatever. I'm either too high up or there's mobs in the way, so I can't place a block. So again, I should have left the area and gone around, but I'm desperate to get my stuff. So I balled this all up. Uh, putting down pumpkins and then trying to build a bridge with pumpkins, knowing darn well you got to place pumpkins on top of something. Let's see. But see, with PTSD, what I would do under normal circumstances would take some breathing room, give myself a chance to calm my body down because it's my body that gets in my way. The breathing accelerates the blood pressure, the heart rate, uh, nervous, muscular behavior so that I can't trust my body to perform properly. I get shaky, I get weak, that sort of thing. At least now I'm trying to block off. See, there's a spider spawner over in that direction. Uh, I've seen a lot of people that are a lot better players than I am who make a lot more money off of YouTube videos. Well, I don't make any money off of it, but you know what I mean. Who've been doing this a very long time, who have done boneheaded maneuvers like this themselves. This is a good idea, blocking off that extra hole. Uh, but in real life, I need to be much more coordinated. Now, this isn't real life, so I'm not accustomed yet to the procedures and stuff that I need to follow for my own survival. Now, I've opened up a block and let all the spiders in. Hunger is going down because I'm working hard. Remember, I'm only in 1.5.2 here, so hunger is not affected by health and vice versa. Well, vice versa, yeah. If I'm full hunger, I'm full health. But um, working out and losing health does not deplete my hunger here. So I had options that I'm not availing myself of. Now I've made it impossible to see the spiders. I'm so focused on getting my stuff back and on the loot that I'm not paying attention to what I'm facing with regards to enemies. I suppose I will probably get better with practice, and it's not until and unless I make mistakes like this that I will learn. Uh, it's painful and it's embarrassing. That's why it's taken so long for me to get the video up. Was like, I don't want to show people how I failed. Now, I made a mistake and ate zombie flesh without checking in the chest. There's bread in the chest. I did only eat one zombie flesh because all of a sudden I went, hey, the chest. I should have been putting stuff in the chest instead of taking stuff out of the chest and putting it on me and then removing the chest so I can't even put the loot back in. So now I'm carrying the chests, all the loot from the chest, and I still haven't gotten my own stuff back. And I've been putting blocks on top of it, which may or may not, I'm not sure, but it may accelerate the process of despawning of items. So I'm determined to go get that spider dungeon the hard way, when I could have just opened it up from the top and picked everything off easily. Broken. I'm afraid things will fall on my head, but what I'm going to do is end up making it hard for me to jump up on a second level. Spiders are leaking through the walls at this point. So I should have gone back up to the top, dug out the spider dungeon from above. It seems that cobwebs make it difficult for spiders to maneuver through areas, and I could have used that to my advantage because it makes it harder for spiders to climb and move, and approached it that way. And instead I'm doing a frontal assault. Now my thing should be under that row of cobblestone, that right there. My thing should be down there, and look, let all the spiders out. I'm so focused on getting to the spawner to reduce spawn that I'm not thinking about the items that I came to retrieve. I am letting spiders occur underneath that bridge of cobble. Now I can't reach that spider, nor can I place a block and secure the area. Now I've removed cobwebs to make it even easier for spiders to come up if they can get through. Look, I've got the wrong tools. I'm trying to hit the cobwebs and the spider with a jack-o'-lantern instead of a sword. Panic. Absolute, total panic. Again, like I said, the only way I'm going to learn is by doing this. This is being boneheaded, trying to do things the way I want them done instead of taking into account the fact that reality is not going to conform with how I want things to be. I have to do things the way they are, not the way I want them to be. I'm pretty good about that in real life. When the truck acts up, I figure out how to drive it with whatever's wrong with it, or figure out how to save money to get it fixed. I pay my bills, I pay my rent, even if it means that I'll go hungry at the end of the month, and it often does. I don't neglect the basics in real life, but in this game, because it's new to me, even after 2 years, because I don't engage enemies, this part is new to me. Combat with mobs, I'm not very familiar with it. I don't do it very often, and I don't have a lot of practice in it. So I'm clumsy and awkward, and I don't know how to use tools properly or get them in my hotbar when I need them, that sort of thing. I should have collected fences before I came down here. Straight up, should have done it. So now in order for me to get in, I've got to let the spiders out, and they're on my level. They don't even have to climb so that I have a chance to see them coming at me. Using the wrong tool, again, trying to break cobwebs with cobwebs. Trying to pay too much attention to too many things and not doing a good job on any of them. And look at my health. I should not be in there. I shouldn't be anything like in there. Somehow can't place the fence post on top of the other fence post. Don't have an axe in my bar. Ought to have an axe in my bar for both fence posts and wood planks and for jack-o'-lanterns. Can't place a jack-o'-lantern on top of a fence post. Trying to break out this fence post without an axe, taking forever. See, it's just clumsy and fumbling. Now I'm trying to put the fence post on top of the jack-o'-lantern, couldn't see the crosshairs, and placed it right back where I didn't want it. Health is going down. I've got full food, but my health bar is not doing too well, and I keep re-injuring myself. Now how am I going to get in there? Got that fence post in my way. Now I'm making a nice big path for all the spiders in the universe to come out and get me. If I'd gone from above, I could have taken out the spider spawner. But no, I didn't do that now, did I? Got the pathway blocked off. I think there's still a spider back there. Well, there will be. Now, I don't know where that one came from, but doesn't matter, does it? Well, yeah, it does matter. I should block off the hole. There you go. Fumbling in your inventory instead of being ready to kill spiders. I should have just gotten the heck out of Dodge and done it from above. Now I've made it a lot harder on myself. And they're still spawning in there, and I'm still not near the spawner. And I don't have it lit up. And why am I holding a spider eye? See what I mean? So I'm trying to use my number keys. I don't have a number pad on the right side of my keyboard. I have a small keyboard on this laptop. So I have to use the numbers that go across the top. It's not the most efficient method, but yeah, there was a spider under there. I was right. Or it's not the most efficient method, but I'm trying to learn to memorize the keys. Why am I not using an axe? Why am I not using an axe? There were axes upstairs before I came back down. I could have gotten one. I did get a sword when I came back down. I could have collected supplies. I was so bent on getting my stuff back, and now I don't even think I have any stuff left to get back. Full suit of iron armor. You know, there was an axe in that stuff. I'm doing it all cockeyed because I'm panicking. Well, at least now I'm getting the stuff out of the room because I'm looking for my drops. But I don't take it all out, and I don't know if there's anything left even anyway because I put so many blocks on top of it, and it's taken so long with me fussing around with those spiders doing it from the wrong direction. Excuse me. Yeah, it's not looking too good, is it? Unless it's under these jack-o'-lanterns, and I think I've lost all my stuff. So there's no point in doing it the hard way like I am. I just got bent and focused on doing it the way I wanted to do it and not on the way would be appropriate for the game. You know, there are mechanics involved in the game and there are mechanics involved in life, and you've got to respect those or you're not going to get anywhere. Oh, sure, now I pick up my fence posts. But there's 50 million spiders in there. I should have got out and gone from above. And I'm still getting hit and yada yada yada. And the other thing is I'm vision impaired, so that doesn't add to the fun much for me because a lot of times I can't see where my crosshairs are, and I don't see well what I'm doing. There's the spawner. It's not very far. Go upstairs right now, take out the top blocks, and you could get that spawner. But no, I'm doing it the hard way, which is to say, no useful way at all. I would not do this in real life. I would not confront a problem like this. I would think it through better and use logic and um, rational thinking. It's saved my life on so many occasions. I can't do things out of anger. See, I'm not angry right now with these spiders. I'm desperate to break the spawner, which makes me not thinking clearly. There's some loot and some, what do you call, XP? I don't know how or why. I think it's just junk from the spiders plus the XP from killing the spiders that was tangled in that web. My original stuff is gone. Now, mind you, I'm carrying everything that was in those chests, plus the chests themselves, including an enchanted book. And I think I recall that it was a pretty darn good one. It might have been something as good as Fortune. I don't know. But it was something pretty darn good. And I don't think it was level 1. I think it was higher than level 1 even. Look at my health. Look at my hunger. I'm not regenerating health. I'm just being bullheaded. And I can't go through life like that. I'd have been dead a million times in real life if I'd behaved in my real life the way I'm behaving in this game. And it's just because of lack of experience and self-consciousness. And there I go. And this will continue. Thanks for watching. Bye.